What's up? What's up? What's up? Another big green day in the market. Um, Actually got two P&Ls today. One from penny stocks, one from large cap. Um, Yesterday is kind of more like an intro. Today, I'm going to show you one of the strategies that I use. I can't do them all in one video. Um, but I'll show you one of them that I definitely do use every single day, and then maybe Friday or something, maybe Saturday, I can get into some more of them. But the biggest one that I use right now is the 20-day 1 hour candle. That has literally changed my trading. And I'm not saying it works for me, but it may not work for you. You have to find out what works best for you. But that is one major thing that I've changed. So before we get into the charts, I'm just going to show you guys my P&L. So this was on large cap 198.50, and the 741.72 is on penny stocks. So all in all, almost another $1,000. So now that we got that out of the way, um, yes, I'll break down, like I say, the 20-day 1 hour. That's the time frame that I use. I really don't use any other time frame. It doesn't matter if I'm trading penny stocks, large cap. That's pretty much all I trade, but I use the same time frame. I just want to show you. So this is BNTC. I started watching this stock. Actually, it was 3 in the morning, believe it or not. But I was watching this. So on this one candle, obviously this huge green candle, that's what I'm looking for. And then on this red candle right here, I'm looking for this big green one and then a red one. But whatever you do, remember these are 1 hour long. They can trick you until you actually know how these candles move. It can really mess with your mind. I just got some examples I did this morning, and this is on BNTC. So that one first big green candle you guys seen. Now look at this red one right here. This was green. It went to red, and it's like, all right, that's showing weakness now. And then, so if you're shorting the stock, my rule is whatever closing price this candle is, I'll let it go a little bit above it, but in theory, I don't really like to see it spike into this wick. I mean, if it does, it does, but it's all on how much of a stop loss you guys have. But yeah, but this was at 4:20 in the morning. Now look at this. That's that same candle at 4:29. 9 minutes later, that candle right there tells me that this could go long side or short side. And you still have 31 minutes till that candle closes. So just if you're using the 20-day 1 hour, don't jump into the trade until you've really kind of mastered what them candles should look like, how they react. I've been using them for quite some time now, so I'm really comfortable on how these things react, what they should do, what they shouldn't do. But I just took some of these pictures earlier today just to show you guys examples. So you'll see this green candle and then one right next to it. So what I'm talking about, that's these two candles right here. So if you're a long bias trader, this red candle, how it has barely any body and you can tell it got bought up, that's set up for a long bias trader. If you're a long bias trader, if it doesn't break the close of this this little body down here, you guys are set. You know, me as a short bias trader, I want it to happen the other way. But like I say, I'm trying to show you both sides of the trade. If you're a long bias trader, if you're a short bias trader. But and then I always wait until this candle closes before I jump in. There's sometimes I'll start a starter position into it. But if you can have the patience to wait until this candle actually closes, you'll win a lot more than you'll lose. For instance, if you're a long bias trader and you waited for that to close and then this oop, let me just scroll over. So if you waited for this candle to close and then you see these next two candles and never broke the low of that. So that right there is telling me the buyers are stepping in. It sounds crazy, but I mean this works for me. And this is just one of the strategies that I use. But so right here, the high of this candle is 427, the low is 408. So when this candle closes and this candle opens up, remember this closed at 420. This candle opens at 422. And the low of this candle is 419. So I mean what I'm saying is this barely even broke down on that body. And if you're a short bias trader, it's just the same way. I'll show you some of them on the other side. But I hope you guys are getting what I'm putting down. But this is one of the main, not the main, but this is definitely a big tool in my trading that I do now. I really try to wait for that candle to close, because if you're long biased or if you're short biased and it's going in the direction you want it, you're gonna catch a piece of that move. So I'm really trying to get into the depth on what I see. So I hope this isn't too confusing for you guys. But all I'm doing is I'm switching it from, most people use 1 minute time frame or 5 minute time frame. All I'm doing is taking out all this unnecessary stuff that I don't need to see. So what I'm doing is I'm breaking it down into a bigger time frame. So the bigger time frame, it helps me. I'm not saying it's going to help you. It might not. So if you're a short bias trader, so when this comes open and it just tanks and you got this huge body on this, this is what you want to see. Same as if you're a long bias trader, you want to see a big body. This candle opens, see how it barely even gets up on this body? Now for me, what I do is I take a starting position at the close of this red candle. So whatever the close of that red candle is, that's my starting position. Now if it comes up a little bit, I'm fine with that because I'm not full size. But if it comes back down to my original size, I'm instantly in their full size. And then my target's usually 50 cents to $1 because that's all these stocks are really giving us. So I mean, the old Andy would, if this was the old Andy, I'd be like, well, support's down here at 435. I'm not getting all the stock till 435. But you have to adapt to the market. And right now the market, you can tell it's a $2 move. So if you're a long or short bias trader, wait for the direction to show you which way that stock wants to go. That's the biggest thing I can say. There's some people that try to jump it, and you might get lucky a couple times, but you will get burned. If you just wait for this candle to close, excuse me, this next candle that opens, this gives you a reference like, hey, if this thing is still bearish, it should continue down. It's going to break that low. You're going to be in right at the closing price of this candle. If it shoots up a little bit, it's not a big deal. You hit a full size when it comes right back down. You can see that right on the tape. You know, and then vice versa. So when this closes, now look when the table turns. This and this is now higher support. So that's what I mean. Like these 20 hour 1 day candles, 20 day 1 hour, sorry. these are, for me, they help me a lot. They may not help you. You could be like, yeah, I can't use them. But these candles literally paint the picture for you, which way that stock's going. I mean, that's a 1 hour candle. So it's either really bullish or really bearish. Now, hopefully that wasn't too confusing. If it was, maybe stop it, rewatch it, kind of take in what I'm saying. Now, what you don't want to see is, I'll show you the stock. This is what you don't want to see. Oh, what's the wrong one? Still the wrong one. Ah. Alright. So, this is what you don't want to see. You don't want to see these wicks. I mean, this right here, that's anybody's game. This right here, it's more bullish than bearish. But these wicks, I try to avoid them at all cost. If I'm seeing a lot of wicks in the chart, I'm definitely not trading it. I'm just going to move on to the next chart. So, here, let me give you a better example. Kind of like this. So if you're seeing like these huge whips, you know, I try to avoid that. I want a clear direction. Like, where's the stock headed? I want the clear direction. So I guess now you can kind of see the difference between these two. Like a full body, this is what you want to see. Or if you're a long bias trader, this is what you want to see. This candle closes, the next candle opens. Like I say, if it comes down on that body a little bit, or vice versa, if it comes up on this body, depending on if you're long or short, it's fine. I mean, it's going to do that most of the time. It's not every time is it going to look just like this, where this one sits right on top of that. It's a clear direction that's bullish. It's not going to happen all the time. You're going to have these dips. But if you wait for the closing price, you can see that this candle right here got bought up. So that's super bullish. So myself, I would not be shorting this. I would wait till I see a setup like this. Then I would be shorting that stock. That tells me that's the backside. I don't have to, I'm not guessing anymore. Hopefully this all makes sense. Like I say, this is just one of the indicators that I use. But I know yesterday's video I didn't really get into much on the detail on how I trade and what I see. But this is one of the things that that I use on a daily basis. And I think maybe Thursday or Friday I'll make another video on another indicator that I use. It has to deal with patterns. So that one I'll go into probably as much detail. But when I'm looking at stocks, I'm looking for the same pattern every day. I mean, that has never changed. But you'll start seeing these patterns on these 20-day 1 hour candles a lot better than you will looking at a 1 minute. In my opinion, it may not be for you, but it is. In my opinion, it's just easy for me to see. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions on it, if something doesn't make sense, leave in the comments below. Yeah, that's about all I got. I don't think that was too overwhelming. All it is just changing the time frame of your candlesticks, and then the candles will show you the clear direction. Like I say, if you're seeing a lot of wick action on these 20-day 1 hour candles, don't short and don't go long, because it's an indecisive move, and there's no clear direction. So, but all in all, hey, I did really good today, almost another $1,000 day. The green streak continues. Tomorrow I'll look for the same setups, the same patterns, the same 20-day, 1-hour candles. Yeah, hopefully this helps somebody out. And I guess until next time, traders, peace.